you have a family, make you trouble a lot. That's
But not all family.
Yeah, not all family, but
Yeah.
who knows that, right?
Yes.
That's why, but we still alone, live alone because they don't really rely on, their own kid nowadays in Korea. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do want to say that, like, I think we can all agree that if we had a partner, it would probably be a lot easier to feel better in our later age. But like in New York City specifically, I can only talk about this, like something that like warms my heart is that I'll see like 80-year-olds all sitting in the park together playing like mahjong or playing dominoes, right?
Yep.
And it's just like they still have a social circle. Like they still have friends, you know? And I think if you have like a good community around you, then it doesn't matter if you're single or in a relationship at older age, because you're still getting that like personal satisfaction out of your life.
Oh, so it doesn't have to be your family. You still could find friends around you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, if you were in a relationship or you were married, it'd be easier, right? Because those things are automatically like your responsibility. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's impossible to still have that social aspect.
But do you think like us 80-year-olds can socialize like the 80-year-olds now? Because we cannot even socialize properly right now. I don't think the 80-year-olds version can make such a community and such a friendship. Stay in the park and play together. I don't think so. Like 8 years later, imagine.
Yeah, I mean that's why they're not playing like basketball, you know. They can't do it physically, but I think they play like card games and things like that. I see it pretty often. Chess, for example. I live near an area that, young and old people sit down and they play chess together.
Yeah.
It's actually very popular for all chess players to make content around there. So I do think that it is possible. Now, is it easy? No.
Even you stay with your kid, but mostly, the number of families, they are so busy. Young generation so busy, so we don't really stay at home. So my grandparents, when they are staying with my grandmom, when they are staying with their kid, my uncle, she blamed a lot. So she said, "Oh, this is kind of a prison." Because she stay alone at daytime. Feel like she feel like lonely.
But Ju, you cannot generalize for that matter, because my family, by the way, both my grandma and grandpa, they're gone. Okay, but till their very last moment, including my mom and my dad and my uncles, my aunts, they all took care of my grandparents, and they actually died happily with their children around them. My parents, like the older generation, they took very good care of my grandparents.
Okay. It doesn't mean we don't really. We didn't take care of our grandparents, because of when they stayed alone in uncle's house, they feel very lonely. Daytime we are so busy. We are not all the time stay with our parents. That's why sometimes
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, right.
I do want to say like one thing. Maybe it's not super relevant, but hopefully it is. The institution of marriage, I feel like is slowly dying because of things that Ju was talking about right now, where it's like we really don't have time, right? Where as our current generation, whether it's millennials or Gen Z, right, we have less like economic mobility, which means like when my parents were 18, they could support a full family while just having one job. Now that is not the case, at least in America. And because